Hello students, welcome to the session of square and square roots. Now we are going to discuss square roots, methods, that is the repeated subtraction, prime factorization and long division method. Actually this is very interesting and important one in maths. What is square? Why we are using the square values? The numbers which can be expressed as the product of the number with itself are called square numbers or perfect squares. For example, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. These are the perfect square values. Why we are saying these numbers are perfect square? Because how can we write the value 1? That is 1 square. 1 into 1, that is 1 square. Another one is 4. How can we write the number 4? That is 2 into 2, 2 square. Another one is 9. 9. How can we write the number 9? That is split the number 9 as 3 into 3. So write the value 3 square. Next 16, 4 into 4, that is 4 square. Next one is 25, 5 into 5, 5 square. So apply the square root for all these values, we get easily one value. That is square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3, square root of 16 is 4, square root of 25 is 5. Because we have to split the number in even. So we have to easily say these numbers are called perfect squares. Okay. The next one is square root. To find a number whose square is known as finding the square root. Actually, square root is the inverse operation of square. There are two integral square roots of a perfect square number. Positive square root of a number is denoted by the symbol root. Okay. The next one, methods of finding the square root values. That is, the first one is repeated subtraction, another one is prime factorization, then another one is long division method. How can we use the repeated subtraction? We subtract successive odd numbers starting from 1 from the given square number till we get 0. The number of times we have to make subtraction is called the square root of the given square number. The next one is prime factorization. We find the prime factors of the given perfect square and arrange in pairs. Then we choose one factor from each pair and multiply together. The product thus obtained gives the required square root. Another one is long division method. Now I am going to explain one by one. The first one is square. The numbers which can be expressed as the product of the number with itself are called square numbers or perfect squares. So the example for perfect squares, the first one is 1. Next one is 4. The next one is 9, 16, 25, etc. How can we say these numbers are perfect square? How can we write the number 1? Suppose we have to write the number 1 into 1. That is actually 1 square. The next number is 4, no. So 2 into 2. That is 2 square. The next value is 9. 3 into 3. That is 3 square. The next number is actually 16. So 4 into 4. 4 square. The next number is 25. No. Split the value 25. 5 into 5. So the number is actually 5 square. So 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. Now we apply the square root of these values. Now easily we get the value 1 value. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So etc. we get some values. These are the perfect squares. Okay. The next one is actually square root. This is very important concept, finding the square root. The first one method I am going to explain. Actually square root is the square root is the inverse operation of square. And the square root symbol is actually this one. Now you take any one value. Suppose we are having one value, that is 49. How can we write the number 49? That is 7 into 7. So 7 to the power 1, 7 to the power 1. Using the laws of exponent, base value equal means we have to add the power value. So the value is actually 7 square. So taking root on both sides. What is the value actually? 7 square, no. Now we just cancel this square root and 2 value. So easily we get the number 7. So square root of 49 is 7. Easily we get the other square values also, square root values also. Next one, finding square root through repeated subtraction. Now we are going to calculate the square root of a particular number. Suppose we select a number 36. Now we are going to calculate the square root of the number 36. Actually we subtract successive odd number starting from 1 from the given square number till we get 0. Start the value, that is 36 minus 1. What is the value? That is 35. Select the next odd number, 35 minus 3. The value is actually 32. Next 32 minus 5. What is the value? 27. Next 27 minus the next odd number is 7. So the value is 20. Next 20 minus the next odd number is actually 9. 20 minus 9, 11. Next we have to select the next odd number, that is 11. So 11 minus 1, 0. So we get the value 0. Actually we subtract successive odd number from starting from 1 from the given square number till we get 0. The number of times we have to make subtraction is called the square of the given number. So the square root of 36 is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is the value. This is one simple method to find the square root of the particular number. Next one, finding square root through prime factorisation method. This is one of the easy method. We find the prime factors of the given perfect square and arrange in pairs. Then we choose one factor from each pair and multiply together. The product thus obtained gives the required square root. Now we just select one number. The number is actually 729. Now we are going to calculate the prime factors of 729. Select the least factor, that is actually 3. 3 2s are 6, balance 1, 12, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. Again you select the value 3. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. Next select the number 3. 3 2s are 6, balance 2, 21. So 3 7s are 21. Next 3 9s are 27. The next 3 3s are 9. That's all. So now we have to write the value as the pair values. Okay. What is the value? Our question is 729. We just find the prime factors of this number. No. So arrange in pairs. 729 equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now select a pair. Actually we get 3 square, 3 square, 3 square. The prime factorization of 729 is this only. So by pairing the prime factors we get the value 3 square into 3 square into 3 square. Now we calculate the square root of 729. No. So taking square root on both sides. Now easily we select 1 value. So 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So the square root of 729 is 27. This is also one easy method. Next problem. What could be the possible ones digits of the square roots of each of the following numbers? The first subdivision is 9801. What is the answer for this one? We have to say the possible ones digit of the square root of the particular value. Our question is actually 9801. What is the unit digit value? That is 1. We know 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Another one is 9 into 9 is equal to 81. It ends with 1. So conformly we have to say the unit digit of the square number 9801 could be 1 or 9. Okay, is this clear? The answer is the units digit of the square root of the number 9801 could be 1 or 9. Okay. What is our next question? 99856. Actually look at the unit digit value, that is 6. We know actually 4 4s are 16. It ends with 6. Another one is 6 into 6, 36. It also ends with 6. So the units digit of the square root of the 99856 could be 4 or 6. What is the answer? The units digit of the square root of the number 99856 could be 4 or 6. That's all. Next question. Without any calculation, find the numbers which are surely not perfect squares. How can we say this number perfect square or not a perfect square? You just look at the value. This is actually 153. Already we know the numbers, square numbers ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 only. But this number 153 ends with 3. So it is not a perfect square. Okay. So our answer is for the first one 153. The number 153 is surely not a perfect square. Because it ends in 3. Whereas we know the square numbers ends with what are the numbers? 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. That time only we have to say the numbers are square numbers. Okay. The next subdivision is actually 441. You just look at the final value. Actually here the final number unit digit value is 1 only. The number may be perfect square as the square numbers ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. No. So we have to say the number may be a perfect square. Because we know the square numbers ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. That's all. Next problem. Find the square roots of 100 and 169 by the method of repeated subtraction. This is so simple method. Actually we using repeated subtraction only. What is our given question? 100. First select the number 100. From 100 we subtracted successive odd numbers starting from 1 and obtained 0 at the which step? That is our question. Okay. So the first number is actually 100 minus 1. What is the value? 99. Select the next odd number. 99 minus 3. What is the value? 96. Next select the value 96. What is the next odd number? 5. 96 minus 5, 91. Select the number 91. Next choose the odd number 7. So 91 minus 7. What is the value? 84. Next 84 minus 9. The value is 75. Next 75 minus what is the next odd number? 11. So the answer is 64. Next select the number 64. Now choose the next odd number, that is 13. So 64 minus 13. What is the value? 51. Next 51 minus 15. The value is 36. Next 36 minus next odd number is 17. No. What is the value? That is 19. Now take the number 19. Next odd number also 19. Now we get 19 minus 19. The answer is 0. So since from 100 we subtracted successive odd numbers starting from 1 and obtained 0 at the 10th step. So what is the value of square root of 100? That is 10. The same method we are going to follow for 169. Select the value 169. 169 minus 1. What is the value? That is 168. 168 minus 3. What is the value? 165. Next 165 minus 5. What is the value? 160. Next choose the number 160. The next odd number is 7. 160 minus 7, 153. 153 minus 9. What is the value? That is 144. Next 144 minus 11. What is the value? 133. Next 133 minus 13. What is the value actually? 133 minus 13 is 120. 120 minus 15. What is the value? 105. Next, select the number 105. The next odd number is 17. 105 minus 17, 88. Next, select the number 88. The next odd number is 19. So, the value is 69. Now, select the number 69. The next odd number is 21. So, 8, 6 minus 2, 4. Okay. Next, choose the number 48. The next odd number is 23. What is the value? That is 25. No. Next, select the number 25. The next odd number also 25. So, 25 minus 25, the answer is 0. Actually, from 169, we subtracted successive odd numbers starting from 1 and obtained 0 at the which step? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13th step, we get the answer 0. So, square root of 169 is 13. That's all.